daddy with panther claws in his chest. You ain't the son of a king, you a son of a murderer.
Hey, Auntie.
Why so serious?
And we come here not as conquerors, but as liberators to return control of this city to the people.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
So sad.
So lame.
Don't tell me to think of the
Yo.
What makes you think that, Marcel?
All we can do is
it just sounds like he don't like nothing.
and sometimes the best that we can do
Yeah, I'm joking. He's definitely a hater.
is to start over.
That garbage 4+
I
movie,
saw
man.
all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move
They
on.
killed all the trash kids with some food back then.
Some do. The
What?
others.
What?
It could be
Killmonger, the real king of Wakanda, dog.
the real king of Wakanda dead. Just put it out there. He's the real king. That nigga dead.
We will. Whatever it takes.
Everybody got mohawks in this shit.
Whatever it takes.
Boy, that nigga Captain America, that nigga, I never seen him so angry.
There's that coon face on this.
Whatever it takes.
Don't tell me, y'all feel that, don't you? You feel the energy.
Avengers Coachella.
I do, because I feel it. Pause.
Feel it in your blood.
Wait, where the fuck? Wait, how are we all watching this together? Hold on.
What? What?
No! They're trying to make us respect women.
Yo, real talk, you gotta rewind that, bro.
Well, I gotta rewind. I'm sorry, I'm rewinding. Rewinding where?
One part. Captain Marvel, bro. We
Captain
gotta see
Marvel,
this.
okay,
See,
okay.
I'm lost, bro. So that, see, I ain't seen this before, and I'm hearing people saying it was an epic stare off. Like, to me, it looked like the bitch lost. It looked like she like in the fucking Xavier's mansion or some shit. Look at it. Look at it. Just look.
Man, who cares, man?
Was she not scared, bro? She fearless.
Nah, bro, bitch lost. She don't know where the fuck she at right now. And she ain't got no ass.
That nigga epic in full hate mode. Hate. God damn.
Hold on.
All right.
What?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
From a standpoint of me not liking Captain Marvel, I think she looked good in this trailer. I mean, just the interaction with Thor, the chemistry with Thor and her, I like.
Her facial symmetry
What is it
gorgeous,
to like,
man.
bro?
Like,
For real,
look
what
at
is it
her
to like?
face, symmetry,
The
man.
bitch is lost.
Shit square.
Wait,
I
where
love
she
it.
at, man?
She
Why
got
don't you
strong
like Captain
facial
Marvel?
structure.
She ain't
Why
flinch,
this
man.
nigga so bad?
He ain't flinch. Epic, like what? Epic. She ain't flinch at all. What you talking about? What she do?
No, bro, the bitch lost, bro. Like I said, that's how about people about she having
Did
an
you
epic
blink?
stare off. Like, no, man.
No, you
She
right,
look like
Epic.
she
You're
don't
right.
know what she
You
is,
right,
bro.
Epic. You spend a decade in space and a little bit of metal flying through the sky is gonna scare her. Like, what the fuck?
Like I said, I don't get it. I don't. Like I said, the bitch lost, bro. Y'all how about it's an epic stare off, and he how about he like her. I mean, the shit just looks so fucking out of context, dog.
Damn.
That's why I said rewind this shit. Y'all can
First
see
time
what
I
the fuck
see
I
her
saw.
in the movie, man.
Look,
She's gonna feel out.
let's go down the line and get everybody's opinions on the trailer. All right, we're gonna start off with who do we start? Let's start off with Marcel since he wanted to defend the shit. Go ahead, Marcel. Defend your position, though.
This trailer right here, honestly, has given me more goosebumps than when I first seen the Winter Soldier.
Sailor, what? Nigga watching some parody porn in here, no? The Winter Sailor.
Captain America, Sailor Moon, man.
But honestly,
you see a nigga with a G-string on a boat and shit in the wintertime.
All right, but
I'm sorry.
All right,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Seeing Captain America, that angry nigga, dirty, he looked like he was rolling in the mud and shit. But I jumped fire. Like, I love when superheroes are dragged through the mud and then they get like angry like that. Like when a movie does that, it really brings out the true nature of the character.
Okay. All right, I fuck with it. Let's go on to let's go to Stone.
I liked it. I can't get any more. Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, I can't get any more hype.
I thought that was good. That was it. I liked it. And this is a movie.
I liked it. It was that really is.
I mean, look, that's fine, man. You got it. I'll fuck with it. All right, let's go to Truth, man.
Hello.
He did say his connection was kind of iffy.
My bad. You know, I stay muted. I've mentioned this before, where all Marvel movies kind of look the same to me, and I appreciate the trailer trying to at least convey a different tone. But there's two problems I have. All right, one, we know they still gonna have that same Marvel movie kind of snarky little humor where the niggas don't really make jokes. Hopefully, Ant-Man gonna alleviate that. And the only reason why I'm harping on that is because the action scene is gonna be the same shit. Like, I don't really see them changing their style. So
you don't fuck with the action scenes?
What?
Action scenes, they adequate, but compared to what we was watching just like last week, all them the raid, the night comes, all them shit.
Sure,
That's when I think action, it either gotta be on that level or it gotta be on. Listen. For all his faults, Michael Bay put together some of the best blockbuster action scenes we ever seen, and niggas know that's facts.
Yeah.
Avengers has never hit that level. If you're not at least going to choreograph your hand-to-hand combat scenes, go all the way out with your
I disagree.
Nigga, we know y'all disagree. Hold the fuck up. Let's go to Mo next, man. Mo said he disagrees. Let's go to Mo.
I mean, I'll try and make it quick, or at least relative to how I speak. First thing I'll say is Winter Soldier had some of the best action I've seen in film, I think. At least the Western film, American film, right? Like that whole knife action with Winter Soldier and Captain America, fire. Go back and watch it.
That was clean.
As for the trailer, right? I think the only thing I really didn't like is that weird color grade they had where they only showed the red in the old movies, but I like the idea behind it. I'm excited, but I'm always going to be excited for an Avengers movie, and I actually think Brie Larson looks like she fits in pretty well. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, versus her own movie, which only fit in her own movie. She looked good in this one, man.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Yeah.
Let's go to myself next. We already got Epic's opinion. We got Marcel's too. I fuck with it. I think it looks good. I like the little color effect they did on it just to make all the red pop. Add to that sadness. Black, white, red. All that shit is cool. I think Brie Larson. I feel like the Russos are very good at they're good at characters, right? Because they did a good job with Black Panther when he was in their film. I think they're gonna do her justice in this film. Just because a lot of people are saying that Black Panther was better in Civil War than he was in his actual movie. And I think that's based off of how good directors are. They're experienced directors. They're good at working with actors. So I think she'll really stand out in this film in the hands of them. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
All right, so now going back to what this nigga True said about the fight scenes, I somewhat agree with that. I feel like when you got shit like Badlands out there, Into the Badlands, that got good fight scenes in it. There's lots of cutting and shit, but the shit still looks good. The shit still looks good. So I feel like with these Avenger films, they need to spend a little bit of that CG budget on the fucking the fight scenes. If the CG ain't gonna be all top notch, put that money into the fight scenes.
Well, y'all want fucking with the even last movie?
I like Civil War. And I mean the fight scenes with Infinity War were pretty solid.
Especially with Thanos versus all
Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War.
I think they said both movies cost them $1 billion combined. So like they spent about $500 million on each movie. So they put a lot into this. They put in so much. It feels like that's the reason the CG in Black Panther and Captain Marvel was questionable at times.
Like this shouldn't be. Like they put so much money into it that it shouldn't be a flaw like that.
No. Black Panther's had the worst CG out of all the Marvel movies.
You want a bit?
Yeah, the CG in the end of Black Panther was so bad they had to redo it for the Blu-ray. Like they had to redo it for the home release and shit.
That shit was pretty bad, bro. That whole fight was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say one thing about this. It kind of feels like it's the most serious Marvel movie, even though they're definitely gonna have the jokes that Truth talked about before. I feel like half of life in the universe being wiped out is enough for them to get a little bit more serious. So.
Okay.
But the only nigga joking is gonna be Ant-Man.
Yeah, but that nigga still got like his love
I don't even
interest
think
got booped away.
his
Both
whole
her
family
parents
got
got
booked
booped
away.
away. Yeah, assuming his family got booped away.
So it's just I think he'll come with jokes, but I don't think it will be like nothing crazy.
In the first trailer,
Yeah.
he came.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to make another point. Like I was gonna say, ultimately, it's not really about the action. Like these movies and really superheroes in general are like soap operas for boys. If you really think about it, like we can see as many action scenes as we want. We can see as many superpowers as we want. But ultimately, the movie is about the big space dude is destroying everybody. But like, really, what we're waiting to see is Tony gonna be bestest westest friends with Stevie again? Like, is he gonna be messing with Captain America again? Are they gonna do the thing where they say Avengers Assemble? Are they gonna shake hands? Are they gonna hug? Like, that's all it really is. Like, it's just like a lost moment for the Avengers to be the way we know them to be before these niggas disperse. Like, really.
All right. So, final question before we move on: who will be dying here? Or will there be multiple people? Will there be a single person? Or who will be dying?
The whole universe.
So the whole universe.
Yes, because that's how capitalism works, guys.
I think more niggas are coming back than they're dying at this point. We already know niggas coming back.
I feel like even the niggas that die aren't gonna die. Like I feel like really
they
the
gonna die inside of us, bro. That's
the
why
big one is gonna be Cap.
It's gonna be a big pile of doo doo, bro.
Oh my god!
Big old pile of doo doo.
Hold on. I ain't hear Epic official.
This nigga ain't even making points. He just roasted.
I want to hear. Hold on. I want to hear Epic's official opinion of the trailer, man.
Yeah. Give Epic. Epic, go ahead and give your official point, man.
I mean, bro, I ain't really even got to say it, but like I said, just watching this trailer compared to the Infinity War trailer. Infinity War got you hyped. This one right here, it's like they playing the world's tiniest violin. It's like they want you to care, and then it's like I really kind of don't, because like I said, they shoehorn Captain Marvel in here. They retconned a whole bunch of shit that we thought that we knew and cared about ever since 2008. Well, Captain Marvel gave him the Tesseract so he can make the Iron Man. So it's like, bro, they flipped everything on this fucking head. Where it's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm throwing all my cards off the damn table. I don't even. Damn.
I think so. He flipped the table over. He's like, fuck it. Y'all don't care about this shit. Why should I care? I fuck with it, Epic. But my thing is, they do that in comic books all the time. So I don't know why comic
This ain't a damn comic book, bro. This is a movie.
I know. I'm just saying, though, the same shit happens in
it's a comic book movie.
The movie, it's a movie based off a comic book.
So, like,
exactly.
when you're dealing with powerful beings and these many different types of storylines, and you got different directors.
Structure. That's just not no comic book unique thing. That's just a retcon, my nigga. Like, that's not no authentic shit. Them niggas just playing that shit poorly.
Man, look at how DC look like shit right now. It's just hard, nigga.
Well, DC always gonna catch the hands whenever we mention Marvel, man.
I'm just saying they are proof of how hard it is. And then Warner Bros. Tried to do that movie universe. It's hard work to put all these characters together and have these different types of directors. So you gonna get continuity issues. I mean, sure.
Well, here's the thing. In comics, they have editors. Editors, their entire job is to coordinate like events and continuity. Like, if they're messing up on that level with these movies, how come comic books can kind of get right with editorial? Like,
all right, so
make any sense?
Okay, we got
hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that was about
go ahead and read that. Yeah, go ahead.
It's Chen. I'm not Giacomo. Chen Giacomo in the comment section said, I always feel like superhero films are trapped in a good versus evil trope, where we know niggas are going to die, but the villain never really wins, and you can sort of predict the happy outcome. I agree with that. I think that's. I think we go in it for the ride. We kind of know what the outcome is going to be. Some things might be changed from what we actually perceived, and that excites us. But for the most part, I think that we knew that in Infinity War that a whole bunch of people were going to get murked. And now we know that in Endgame, we know they're going to reconcile and a lot of people are going to come back. Some people are not going to come back, but for the most part, we know the majority of the universe is.
I mean, I was going to say that's a fair point for the majority of Marvel movies because, if you want to be frank, most Marvel movies are fairly generic. But, like, there have been movies and characters that completely, don't coincide with that. For example, Zemo in Civil War, his entire thing was that he did win. He basically killed the Avengers as we know it. And it took Thanos showing up to bring them together again. I mean, Killmonger to a degree. And not just that. Who's the other character? Hela from Thor Ragnarok? Ultimately, Asgard is forever destroyed as far as we know. That shit destroyed as fuck. They're not coming back from that.
Also,
I'm talking about... Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead and make your points. I was gonna bring up another question.
Wait, yo, Mo. So is when they come back, right? When half the universe comes back from being snapped away, what about half of the Asgardians who were killed before Snap? They're not coming back, right? Them niggas.
That's what I was. That's what I was
I think the
thinking.
rule is everyone that died before the snap probably is dead. So
Gamora's dead. All the people in Asgard are dead. That Idris Elba is dead. Loki is dead.
Guardians 3. Gamora's gonna somehow come back.
I don't. Maybe. Did Zoe Saldana say that she, or did they say anything about Zoe Saldana?
I don't know.
Nobody. She wasn't mentioned at all. Did anybody get casting photos of her at the end game?
Nah, they're gonna keep that lock tight, dog. They're gonna make sure that.
I don't know. Like she's pretty quiet, so I don't know if she's gonna be alive.
I thought you were about to say she's pretty. I was about to agree. She is very pretty.
My God. Oh my God.
All right, so I got one last question before we move on to the next trailer here. A lot of people are saying that the MCU is in disarray and shit is like what Epic was saying. They got continuity issues. Captain Marvel was trash. A lot of their movies are average at best now, and people aren't really fucking with Infinity War. They think it's going to be the end of the MCU. Is this the end of the MCU after this movie is over? Is this the end?
There's literally this movie. What's it called? Isn't it like the most popular superhero movie hasn't even come out yet? Like tickets sold out and made the most money. Like
Infinity War, or
no, I'm talking about Endgame.
Oh, Endgame
has already sold out.
I'm not sure.
I don't even know if the pre-tickets are out or is the pre-sale even out?
I don't think pre-sale.
Yeah, I don't think it's out yet, man.
Marcel, stay making shit up, boy.
Damn.
I'm not.
That nigga said Vin Diesel was gonna play.
I think that was an accurate rumor. I think the Vin Diesel was a prospect, but he wasn't going to be like, I don't know.
If you want to answer to that question, I mean, everybody else probably has their own. Mine is going to be if a movie actively targeted by a bunch of salty white dudes still made $500 million and what was it globally, like internationally in the first, what was it like overall in the first week?
Yeah, like 500,000, not million. I'm sorry, I said 1,000.
500 million. Yeah, 500 million in that frame of time. Then they're never going to fail. It has nothing necessarily to do with quality. I mean, it has more so to do with the fact that the movies, competently move the story further. And if there are plot holes, sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to happen. And if anything, like, that's more representative of comic books as a genre than the continuity being squeaky clean. Like, comics are fucked up as well. Like,
there was a little bit of controversy surrounding this trailer dropping, by the way. So right when this trailer dropped, it was trending on Twitter, and they posted up the poster, the Avengers poster, and they fucked up and left off Denai Guerrero name off the poster, and motherfuckers were raging about that.
And she on the poster too?
Yeah, she on the poster, but they left her name off, so that was a big thing.
Yeah, people were mad as fuck.
So yeah,
on Twitter.
that shit was fucked up. But let's move on to the next trailer here. So another Disney property. Fucking Aladdin. Let's go ahead and pull that up and watch it here.
Is that the name of the movie? Fucking Aladdin?
Fucking Aladdin. Let me play the trailer here for you guys. Because it's Will Smith talking. Let me
Will Smith,
the trailer?
Yes.
This how this how they started off. Hold up.
Hell, Epic. Come on, man. We supposed to be something.
I know you guys have been waiting, and here's the very first trailer for Aladdin. Here's the very first trailer. Don't get dizzy, though. Don't get dizzy.
Will Smith is that corny dad, though, at this point.
I mean, yeah, he is. I ain't gonna fight.
Who's directing this movie?
I don't know.
They got popcorn in this bitch.
I see a lot of cuts anyway. I'm not liking it.
This is a trailer.
It's a trailer.
You act like you think
I see a lot of cuts in the trailer.
You think those actions
You stumbled upon an opportunity.
That's all I know.
I said, hush your pretty ass up.
Rich.
Jasmine look bad as fuck.
Rich enough to impress a princess.
Shit. Damn, man.
What do I have to do?
That tiger look
There's
fake,
a
but hey.
cave of wonders.
You think they're gonna get a real ass tiger, nigga?
Hey, they
Like
could.
CG like a motherfucker. Stop.
Gotta see this fucking ugly
O great one who summons me, I stand by my oath.
No, that shit look better than last time. Like, you gotta admit, there's actually tones on his skin. He ain't just blue, nigga.
Coon ass carpet and niggas putting his ass and shit.
Can you make me a prince?
There is a lot of
wait, so he's gonna be black?
in making me a prince.
Yes.
But what's the point of making that nigga blue off rip?
Bitch, you gotta be a human at times. Yeah.
His gene form, he is blue. Of course. His human form, he's black.
How you gonna go? How you gonna be undercover blue, nigga?
I say when it's time.
Marcel, such a pretty ass up.
I thought a princess could go anywhere.
Not this princess.
Do you trust me?
Dead ass, you boy look like the damn cartoon Aladdin too, shit.
Yeah, it's really colorful. I like that. I like that there's a lot of color.
No, on top of the boy look like fucking Prince of Boobies, bro. Like dead ass.
Prince of Boobies. I think it's a farce there. Prince of Boobies.
Yeah, it's good. I like Shannon.
Alright, so that is it right there for the trailer. So what do you guys think? Let's start off with Stone.
Oh, you gotta start off with me. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was very colorful. I'm here for Jasmine, man. Jasmine, man. Like, I'm here for.
No, Jasmine is fine. Yeah, they did a great casting, nigga.
Great casting. Yeah. Exactly. Like all the cast, well, except for Jafar. I don't know about Jafar. I think they should have got silly for that. No, I'm joking. No, except for Jafar, I still don't. Yeah, I don't know if I'm sold on Jafar being Jafar, but everything else looked good. Will Smith looked way better. I think that whatever they did, the teaser they dropped, that shit looked like trash. That shit looked like Photoshop. Like they just cropped his face, made it blue, and put it on like Genie's bodies type shit. It was pretty bad. I like how they cleaned it up. But not, yeah, overall I'm hyped for it. That's me.
Oh, there's a PG-13 setting on the chat. I didn't know that shit. I mean, nah, y'all niggas shouldn't be cursing, man. Fuck y'all. But that's the case. But yeah, who else? Let's go to Marcel.
How the fuck y'all niggas have better words to say about this trash ass movie than Avengers Endgame? I don't understand.
What?
I don't get it. How is the effects in this movie looking better than Ant-Man jumping over that fucking pencil?
I never said
that. But how you have better? How you disrespecting like Endgame by promoting this movie over that shit?
You talking to Epic? Who you talking to? Because I ain't said it.
You, Stone.
When did I say this? I said I like the trailer. What the fuck?
Like, you should like this trailer.
Oh, hold on. When did I say? Wait. When did I say that I didn't like the Endgame trailer?
I ain't say you said it, but you praising this bullshit more than that shit.
I can't. I like them both equally the same, nigga. Is that good for you?
That's disrespectful, nigga. No.
On my dick,
man.
Gonna
get your money regardless, bro. So it don't even matter.
All right, man. Fuck these niggas. How do you feel about this? Does this excite you, nigga?
I mean, I'm gonna watch it on bootleg regardless, but I mean, it ain't fucking with the old one, but I'm gonna still watch it. That's all I can say about it.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. What about you, Mo?
I mean, how am I supposed to really like credit this movie? Like, I said this about the Lost trailer, or maybe some other Disney movie that they were making into live action, right?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to award a movie that we're really only assessing on how good it meets the standards of a movie that already exists? Like, why does it need to meet the standards of something that already exists? Like, as if that's a bar of quality. I don't understand. Like, we're just remaking shit, and what we're doing is we're watching a movie that's supposed to somehow give us something that the other movie couldn't. But like, we're saying is good and bad based on the thing that already. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean?
So you don't like the remake concept that they're doing? What Disney's doing?
I mean, like, I don't really like the remake concept. Also, I just don't think like live action necessarily gives these movies anything. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie about that.
I mean, Giacomo had a good point in that they did cast somebody new in certain roles, like Will Smith being the genie, and he'll bring something new that Robin Williams didn't bring, because Robin Williams they have different types of comedy, so we'll see something different there. And he did say he's gonna put some hip hop flavor on. I don't know what the fuck that means, But
I
that's
don't
what
want
he
any
said.
of that. That sounds terrible. What the fuck?
Also, if you look at the trailer, some of the scenes, they do things different. Like they had this whole Bollywood thing to it, where the dancing and shit.
Didn't have that shit in the original movie. What you talking about? Have you seen the original one?
I got something.
Yeah.
I know what black.
Yeah,
I know what black.
Yeah, of course.
I know what black, right?
Yeah.
Like if it ain't obvious, right?
Yeah.
But we could all collectively agree Robin Williams shitting on Will Smith's entire career, right?
Stop.
We can agree
You're
on
stupid.
that.
Stop. Stop.
His whole career.
Stop.
I think he's
Stop.
better, but he ain't shitting on that nigga career.
Stop.
Come on.
Let's pull up the IMDb. No, fuck that shit. Fuck that.
We can do that.
How dare you diss Will Smith like that? Fuck that, man. Fuck this.
Will Smith got classics, man. Wild Wild West.
So does Robin Williams, nigga.
You ain't about to bring no Wild Wild West up there.
Robin Williams got classes. I mean, other than Hook, that's about it.
I'm gonna just put this out here. Will Smith has never made a movie or been in a movie as good as Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting.
You don't like The Pursuit of Happiness?
That movie is
that
great.
shit ain't good.
That shit is you stupid. What?
That shit.
You stupid. What? What?
That shit. Go watch Good. I feel like none of you niggas seen that.
I never seen Good Will Hunting.
Look, Will Smith's still alive, man, so he can make better shit. What?
Yeah.
I ain't even a diss. Why y'all make it seem like a diss? I'm just telling you. That's facts.
Because of the circumstances that nigga's dead for, man. Like, just chill, dog.
Facts, man.
Kids is named after video game character, dog. So you need to chill, dog.
Look, let me go down the list, man. Made in America. That was somewhat a classic, man. Bad Boys. That shit was kind of fun.
Made in America.
That's a classic comedy.
Look, Fresh Prince of Bel-air. Nigga, one of the greatest TV series of all time, nigga.
That's the
Nigga, Men in Black. That shit fire. First one.
Okay. The first one.
First one. Okay. I'm skipping that. Skip.
What?
Don't skip, man.
Nigga, don't skip, nigga.
Man, look, we got. Look, after Men in Black, you got some shit like Enemy of the State.
Hold on. Let me get this shit. Yo, how many niggas seen? How many?
Enemy of the State was pretty good. That wasn't too bad.
Independence Day.
Yeah, Independence Day. That shit was trash.
Oh, nah,
yeah, I'm gonna name some movies, but this is gonna test your white people classic knowledge right here. You gonna have some white people classics in your bag. You niggas mess with Mrs. Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire was a classic.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
hold on.
That
shit was funny.
Yo, you mess with Jumanji, man. Jumanji, another classic.
The original, the original was fire as fuck. Yeah,
Dead Poet Society is another classic right there. Nigga, you niggas ain't about to shit on.
I'm not that white.
All right, and then we got Aladdin over here, the original Aladdin. Well, this nigga was doing all types of shit. That shit was amazing.
Okay. Got Good Morning Vietnam. That shit pretty fire. I fuck with that one. Yo.
No, we don't.
I really like Robin Williams when he's somber, depressing. Robin Williams with a beard in his movies, them shits is sad as hell.
I feel
Here's the funny part. Will Smith has not been in bad movies and made them shits good. Like Will Smith has not like hijacked the movie and been like, no, director doesn't matter. This movie is good now.
He didn't do that in Suicide Squad.
No. Yeah, I like Will Smith in Suicide Squad.
You ain't think Will Smith was the best part of Suicide Squad?
That was his movie.
Not really. No, he wasn't. Will Smith was Will Smith in Suicide Squad. He was not the best part.
Look,
he was playing the same character.
Look, let's break all this up. Yakimo brought up a great point, man. He said, I'm not necessarily trying to turn this into a Robin Williams versus Will Smith thing, right? I think that they are two dynamic and comedic actors that have both done great work. So, I mean...
Yeah, I think, and I agree with that. Like, Will Smith may not be Robert Williams, but I feel like he put in his own spin on it.
I mean, not.
He isn't.
Well, yeah, he's not in this role.
He's not Robert Williams.
Not in this role. You're right.
And he's not in the same caliber either. I'm sorry, like I gotta agree with Mo on that.
Thank you, Stone.
They made different films. Look, no, stop, nigga, no, stop.
Look, I can't believe people are talking about Will Smith and acting like we're talking about like Morgan Freeman, acting like we're talking about Denzel Washington. We're talking about Will Smith right now.
Type of swag though with Will Smith, man.
Yeah,
like
it is,
but that swag out there is their swag now. We don't need that swag.
He really is that swag.
Oh shit! Look,
You mean like what you
Oh yeah,
Marcel?
Robin Williams was in The Butler. I forgot he played Eisenhower. I forgot about that shit.
He was also in Flubber. Who remembers the classic known as
Flubber
Flubber?
trash. Nigga, kill yourself.
Flubber
Flubber is
trash.
garbage.
Flubber trash,
Oh, you
bro.
brought that
Come
shit
on,
up.
joking.
That was
Flubber was garbage.
You were dead ass serious,
Flubber was
nigga.
good,
You were dead ass serious, man. Anyway, man, let's get back to the trailer at hand. Fuck all this hate. All right, let's get back to the trailer. So in the trailer they did play those songs. How do y'all feel the songs are gonna go? And Epic said, okay. Oh, by the way, what is your opinion on this trailer, Epic? Did you speak on this?
I said I was gonna watch it. I just don't think this shit gonna be 100. Cause I mean, hell, if you think about it, bro, I don't think too many people watched that Beauty and the Beast remake. I know I did, and I watched this Jungle Book shit recently. So I mean, hell, some of them gonna be hit or miss.
Okay.
True.
All right. What about you, Marcel? I don't think we got your full. Did we get your full opinion on this?
I mean, yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. So y'all not really fucking with the song. Y'all don't think the song's gonna pop, nigga?
Not really.
Not as much as the original, but
Did they
that's
hire
a
these
bias
people because they
from
can
me.
sing?
Huh?
No, nigga. They probably hired some singers and then did the same thing like they did inside the what's it called, the animated movie. Have them replace them whenever they singing.
That's gonna look so bad. This is literally a Bollywood movie where they get somebody else that can actually sing for the actors. Like,
I mean, hey, you think Will Smith can sing Bollywood, nigga?
He could try.
I think
No,
he can Will Smith swag out, man. You know, he gonna that swag, man.
Swag that shit out, man. Let's stop pretending like Will Smith wasn't a blockbuster star. That nigga wasn't the reason droves of people ran to the theater back in the
That's
early,
not the point.
late 90s.
The point was that he's not the actor that Robin Williams
He's
was.
not.
He's not the
But Stone was right. He was never trying to be. Like, he was never really in any serious roles. Except for like the Pursuit of Happiness and like that.
No.
Yeah,
7 pounds.
He was great. He was great in 7 Pounds.
Yeah,
he was really good at 7 Pounds. He was really good at that movie.
So yeah, you proved me right. So when he tries to do serious acting, he does well.
Hold up. So
I'm just saying he doesn't have that many.
Right here.
But no. Let's not forget that After Earth movie he did, bro.
Everybody has bad films. What are you talking about?
Why are you bringing that up?
The argument here isn't.
Let's not talk about Night at the Museum with Robin Williams. I got this shit on the screen right now.
That was a good movie.
That shit was trash.
What about that damn movie he played when he was a cyborg and shit? Whatever the hell that damn movie was called.
Bicentennial Man.
Yeah.
That
shit was
He's making up movies now. What's happening?
I kind of like Bicentennial Man. It was alright. It wasn't better than iRobot though. If we gonna compare robots.
Oh yeah, iRobot.
Like, come on.
Hey, iRobot is a fucking classic. iRobot is a fucking classic.
Fucking I Am Legend, nigga. Yeah.
I Am Legend was kind of butt.
You ain't crying. Oh,
no. Kick him now. Kick him now.
No.
Hold on. When was the last time? When was the last time you niggas seen I Am Legend? I'm just curious.
Kick him now.
It don't matter how long ago I see. I know it's good.
That movie's great.
This is what's wrong with niggas. Niggas be like the 90s Spider-Man cartoon fire. Nigga, no, it isn't. What's wrong with you? Go back. Go back. Go back.
All right, fuck it. All right. We done. Final thoughts on this trailer anyway. Final thoughts.
Cool.
Mo's a hate.
Idris Elba becoming Deadshot is the best thing that happened to Will Smith.
Remake Song of the South, Disney.
No.
Remake that
Zippity dude. No, hell no. Don't remake that racist ass shit, dog.
Those two films they need to remake before they didn't go out the door.
Boycott Disney if they make that shit. All right.
I wouldn't.
Speaking of Fresh Prince of Bel-air, let's play this Bel-air trailer here.
Black
Will
people.
Smith. Black people. Speaking of nignogs,
for some reason you think this is a game. This is not a game, Will.
You know, before I play this trailer, Epic, give people some backstory on this. What is this?
I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
All right, so basically, like I said, I saw this a while ago. It's supposed to be, one of them independent films or whatever, or just a trailer that they just released or whatnot about the whole intro of the Fresh Prince of Bel-air about the darker telling of it about the real gangs, the drugs, prostitution, just the straight up street shit of Bel-air. And Philly's life when he was still in the hood and before he had to go live with his rich white uncle and auntie and all of those type of shit. That's what it's about.
Okay, so it's a prequel. Okay, to the Fresh Prince.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let me go ahead and play the trailer here then.
See, for some reason you think this is a game. This is not a game, Will. Look at you. Look at you. The only reason why you're not in jail is because Uncle Phil called in a favor.
You said Attica? Let me shut the fuck up.
Come on, nigga don't look like Attica.
Stop. Nigga don't look like no Attica.
He definitely don't look like Will Smith.
I love it already. Free Meek.
Oh my God, the white dude with the free Meek. I love it. I love it.
I love it already.
That's the trashiest punch I've seen in my life. Dear goodness.
That is a trash punch.
Wait, was this made really in Philly? Or not?
Nigga had a Free Meek shirt on.
A gun? Will Smith had a gun?
You telling me this ain't an echo, man?
Nah, man, I don't see it.
It's because he ain't got the high top, isn't it?
Probably.
I love that they remaking it. This is some shit.
This is a second chance, Will.
It's like a serious take on
Wait. Wait, this is supposed to be a prequel, right?
Bail you out again.
I guess.
Why the fuck is he wearing a Free Meek shirt then? You don't know who Meek Mill is?
Bitch, shut up. It don't take. Yeah, it's a modern day. It don't take place in actual.
Okay. I didn't know.
Okay, and like if we want to respect some legends, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. We remember you. You were one of the best parts of the show, man.
Yeah.
Uncle Phil for real.
There are no butlers to clean up your messes. You've got to be responsible for yourself.
So, Will, what brings you to Bel-air?
My trailer's at 11 seconds.
Caught with a gun.
How are we related again?
He's from the streets of Philadelphia. Will needs discipline.
Just a little time. Just a little time.
Oh,
and a
that's
little
why
love.
you were
We
in
are
the
what
Meek
he
shit.
needs.
Why don't you go back to Philly? Born and raised, right?
You think I would ever want to be in this life?
You're not welcome, Will.
This is fake.
Wherever you're from.
This is fake. You didn't do anything to earn this.
The
I
acting's
never had nothing.
kind of choppy. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Just give it some time. Everything happens.
No, the acting is like
Yo, you must be
choppy, man.
Yeah. What's up, man? I'm Will.
Jazz.
That YouTube video quality, man.
Exactly.
Hey, so what part of town you staying in?
Which is crazy because cinematography look good.
They got you out there.
Yeah, I like the film look.
Let's see what you got.
Well, welcome to Bel-air Academy.
I hate when they do that. They do cuts to the rim because the nigga's not actually.
I'm so proud.
They do that with a lot. So when they cut to the punch,
I'm so
and they cut back.
here. I need to take you shopping. Rodeo Drive. Oh my gosh.
Who is that? Hold on. Exactly. I need to find
Yo, man, I'm convinced Stone don't even like that particular type of woman. He just like a template. He like coffee. This nigga like a template.
You gonna see the monkey meat, man?
Pause it right there. I don't want to see the after scene credit shit. I don't give a fuck about that. All right, so
you don't try to see a Captain Marvel show up, man?
Let me play. Let me see what happened though.
Hey, Jazz. Hey, Prince. You can go here? Nah.
I hate that shit.
All right. So, I mean, Epic, since you were the first one to see this, give your thoughts first on this shit.
I mean, because I really didn't fuck with the Fresh Prince of Bel-air like that when I was younger or whatever. Man, bro, like I said, I'm kind of different, bro. Like I said, I don't think Fridays is damn classic. I don't drink fucking fried chicken and watermelon at the damn same fuck.
So you hate black people? So you hate black people is what you're saying.
You call niggas that fuck with Fresh Prince Coons? Epic, what are you saying, dog?
All I'm saying is I'm just different, bro. Like I said, with this right here, I thought it was kind of cool, bro. I thought it was cool. That's all I can say about it, man.
Epic said I like my chicken grilled and I like Pilates, man. I get manicures.
So you like this darker take on it, this serious take on it.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool, man. Like I said, I mean, we all seen, like I said, I've seen episodes of Fresh Prince of Bel-air. I just didn't mess with it like that. But I mean, like I said, this right here does bring a darker telling to it. I'm sure Will Smith gonna probably see this. I'm sure he's gonna probably try and get a co-sign and all that. I'm sure him and Quincy Jones will try and hop on it and make it into a movie or do something with it. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do in the future.
Wait, is it a short film?
I'm guessing so. I'm guessing so.
Okay. What about Marcel, since he's the most critical of this shit so far?
No, I mean, I liked it. Right, it was interesting. I like when they take comedic things and try to put a dark undertone to it. That's why I kind of like the DC movies and shit. But when I don't like when they fucking cut when niggas start doing shit. Just have them do it in one shot. It can't be hard. It can't be.
Man, nobody gives a fuck about that shit, man.
I care about that.
I get it. I understand. I get it.
All right, man. Let's go with go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
I think it looks pretty cool. To be honest, I'm just more interested. I appreciate anybody trying to make some stuff. You know what I mean? Even though it's based on something very real, like whenever I see people trying to make something, putting that time and effort into it, I always respect it. So shout out to them for putting this together, man.
All right, Stone, finally on you, though. What's up?
Yeah, kind of the same as Mo. I think the acting, though, that was shown, and some of the acting the most was very, I feel like at times they were overacting, especially the lead, Will Smith. But I kind of want to watch it now. Like, I kind of want to see it because I like the concept itself. But I know it definitely looks like an independent film. It definitely is. You definitely can see it. You can see that. But yeah, I'm excited.
All right. And I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Does it say where it's coming out at, or like is this you just releasing this on YouTube, or do we have any information?
I haven't found anything yet. I'm gonna let y'all know because, like I said, I saw this like a couple of days ago, and everybody just now finding out and hopping on the wave. So it's like shit. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's like there's nothing.
So it's directed by Morgan Cooper. Who the fuck is this?
A new
nigga in our chat, Bush.
Oh damn.
Let me type this nigga name, man.
Morgan
Cooper. Is this the I think this might be a different nigga. That's a very common name, I'm guessing. So I can't find anything on this nigga. Yeah, I can't find nothing on this nigga. So probably somebody new. I mean, it's cool. It's okay. It's an okay concept to take a TV show and redo it in a different tone or whatnot. I like the original Fresh Prince of Bel-air. I'm a big fan of the original. Yeah. And I don't know about this. Kind of seem like they pandering a little bit with the free meal T-shirts and shit all around.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of free meal. I seen that shit like in at least.
It's like they trying too hard to be hip, man. I don't really fuck with that part of it. Like it's like they're trying too hard to be a part of the culture with this shit. You don't have to try that hard. I mean,
like you can have one free Meek Mill shirt, and then that's it. You don't have to put it in every scene, man.
Yeah,
I get it.
So I don't know, man. That's kind of a nitpick. So I can't really speak on it, but whenever it comes out, when it drops on whatever
I'll check for it.
I'll look for it and see.
But I ain't pressed. Yeah, I'm not personally pressed to go.
I'm excited to jump out and see. Yeah, I agree with that. All right. Yeah. So any final thoughts before we move on? All right.
Free Meek, dog.
Let's move free Meek. Let's move on, dog. Let's pull up these next trailers here. Somebody mentioned. Somebody wanted me to play a trailer.
God damn, how many trailers do we have?
Do I have it queued up? Oh, he wanted me to play this shit. The art. This is the art of self-defense. I don't know what this movie is about. This is a cold turkey trailer. We're going in cold.
Oh, snap. I don't like the way this look already.
That nigga Disney?
We're going in cold. Somebody suggested this, so I'm going to play it. We're going in cold here.
Somebody black gonna get shot in this trailer.
I want to sign up for classes.
It's excellent news.
My nigga Jess.
I'm gonna go ahead and enter you into the system. Name? Casey
Davies?
It's a very feminine sounding name.
Lex Luthor.
Dwight.
What's
your last name? Man.
Wait, is
Dwight,
that?
Man.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the dark.
The nigga closed his eyes and got scared.
It's my groceries pump.
I want to be what intimidates me.
Oh no, I'm liking this.
I want to
This question's multiple choice. A, health and fitness. B,
It's like a backstory for every white supremacist, dog.
Every white bully.
Traumatic experience.
What if it's none of the above?
They're teaching them the secret art of incel karate, man.
That's okay. A, health and fitness.
I'm fucking with it.
It looks pretty cool, to be honest. It looks like a nice little indie movie. Like I like it.
There'll be a $15 charge.
It kind of reminds me of Scott. Was this the same actor as Scott Pilgrim?
No.
No.
They're
similar, but it's not.
That's Michael Cera, yeah.
They similar. So what are y'all thoughts so far, man? How y'all feeling? Y'all fucking with the energy, the vibe?
I like it.
I fuck with it.
It seems like my type of thing. I like it.
I like it.
What about you, Epic, man? It's your first time seeing this shit?
Yeah, my first time. I'm not gonna watch it.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't fuck with these indie films. I mean, they kind of boring. You know, they drag on a lot of talking, a lot of setup, and then finally big payoffs and shit. So I mean, I don't know. It does look interesting. Look like a dark comedy or some shit. So I don't know. I'll check it out. All right.
I seen that trailer. Fucking what's it called? Bruce Willis was out here shooting niggas in the street.
No, we ain't putting them on Bruce.
I know what movie you're talking about. That shit trash though.
He's shooting gang members and shit. He's shooting niggas. That's going crazy.
Nah.
Nigga Liam Neeson and shit. All right, continue.
That nigga Mr. Anime Tales, so he got the trailer. So that was the trailer about Mr. Anime Tales. Posted that up. I decided to, because I thought about putting that up there anyway. But that
Mr. Anime Tales dropped this?
Yeah, he dropped that shit.
This shit heat, dog.
I mean, we can get like a group response to the Love, Death, Robots trailer if you want, Bush.
I ain't got it pulled up. You want me to? Let me see. Hold up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is that a Tupac movie?
Yes.
No, nigga.
It's all about that island in Cuba, man.
I actually went to the movie theater for that shit. I wanted to get my refund.
What? You went to for the Tupac movie?
Yeah, the motherfucker had an iPhone in the middle of it.
The only movie I've left.
Ain't no damn lie.
That nigga lying. Why you lying? 50 said that shit.
I've seen the movie though. It wasn't good. It
50
wasn't.
said that nigga had an iPhone.
The only movie I walked out of and wanted my money back was that Fantastic Four movie. That really trash one.
Right.
Here's the Love, Death shit that I want y'all to see. This is an anthology animated TV series.
Okay.
Everybody's talking about this right now.
This shit looks crazy.
Yep.
I like ultra violent like TV shows, but it's good though.
But yeah, it's on Netflix right now. Me and Mo watched it and did some did like an first impression on this shit. So it's pretty dope, man. Y'all should check that shit out.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
All right. So we're gonna play one more thing here, and that's it. We're gonna move on. I got 2 trailers here. We got Good Boys Red Band trailer. I think it's just like, is it Seth Rogen film? It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like Superbad or some shit. Like,
oh hell no.
Like boys, young boys getting in trouble and shit. And also we got Tuca and Birdie. It's like a.
The fuck?
it's like a
Tuca and Razor.
It's like,
Banjo,
do you know? Are you familiar with BoJack Horseman?
Yeah.
The series. So this is from, I guess it's from the same creator. And this TV series stars Tiffany Haddish and what's the Asian comedian name?
Hell no.
He said, "Oh hell no."
Hey, that's very specific, Bush. What's the Asian comedian name?
I forgot her name. She's funny. I forgot her name. Let me play the trailer. Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck y'all.
I think I know what you're talking about. Does she have a Netflix special?
Yes.
Do any
Yes, sir.
I know what you're talking about.
I know you're talking recording session.
Fuck you mean?
Frankly, I don't do. Did
Yes, sir,
Tiffany
yeah.
do warm-ups?
Ellie
Would you like
Wong.
to
Ellie
see my
Wong,
warm-up?
yeah.
I go,
Hey,
baby
black
daddy,
as
baby
fuck.
daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy, child support, child support, child support.
What the fuck is she doing?
Female Kevin Hart. Female Kevin Hart.
Well, this
So dark
project
ass
came
Asian
about through
shit.
a phone call.
Chill, nigga.
Another
I've
friend
seen Dark.
from another friend to a friend. They called my people. My people
Of course
called
you
me,
have
and then
some.
I had said,
I
"What?"
love Ali Wong.
And they was like, "Yep." And I was like, "Let me read it." Then I was like, "Oh, I like this." And then we came in the table.
Yeah, this
reading
is cute. This is a female Kevin Hart. I did not.
Tiffany has not blend her makeup on her chest in a way we.
Something weird is going
God
on
damn.
here. I guess we can.
Don't worry, I use their bathroom anyways.
Take
Oh
some
boy, did
Hobards.
I ever use it.
Is it supposed to be like the same universe as BoJack Horseman?
Mirror us because
I'm not
Tiffany's,
sure
like,
if it's the
out
same
there and
universe,
about,
but
and she's like fun and is like not
I'm not sure if
repressed.
it's the same universe.
Hey,
It,
Jeremy,
it could be.
for this book for
It
Horny.
has to be.
This shit's supposed to be like regular show.
Yeah.
And I'm
This
kind
shit's
of a
supposed to be like
recluse,
regular
and
show,
I'm a
fam.
homebody. I'm like the boring person who is at home with my husband and my kids. Just show me what kind of porn
Responsible.
you'd normally click on.
Well, this
Bitch look like a
feels
turtle.
like a trap.
So many checks in your DMs. Sorry.
This is the type of show for people to like read webcomics and drink pumpkin spice.
Wow. This shit look boring as hell.
Tiffany, I saw her in Girls
Oh, that was
Trip
the most
and just
accurate
fell in love
shit
with her.
I ain't
It's the
ever heard in
funniest
my
movie
fucking.
I've seen in years.
Oh my god.
And it's created by a bitch too named Lisa. Oh hell. No.
Voice and sense of humor.
Chill,
I watched this nature documentary and I watched these toucans who were digging into other
Dead
birds'
ass, she
nests
on a
and
fucking
eating
nature
their eggs and
documentary, and
gobbling
this
them
dude
up, just
gave her the
like,
fucking inspiration to make
that's
this shit.
kind of
Hell
what the
no.
show is based on. Is like, no, these are real characters. This is about a friendship between
Turn
30-year-old
that
bird
shit off,
women.
bro.
Yeah, we can go ahead and say next.
My brain checked out. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
We good. We good on the trailers, though. We good on the trailers. I'm sorry. Let's move on to some actual.
I feel like there are plenty of good trailers out there.
Hold on. That was like my Bush posted that. Mo, remember that Lakeith Stanfield movie? It was like with Gina Rodriguez. So, oh, this is the new Lakeith Stanfield movie, man. This is gonna be really good, and it turned out to be some. Oh man, that was some bullshit too.
You know, we need to start incorporating more animation in our shit. How about I link you guys a trailer that's just for a movie that's just getting dubbed? Hold up a sec.
Wait, hold on. Not right now, man. Nah. We watched too many trailers. I gotta get to some actual shit more.
It was getting dubbed. I mean, that bitch been out.
All right, so let's move on to actual topics here, man. All right. I do apologize about the trailer. Nobody want fucking with the Tiffany Haddish shit. Okay.
I ain't fuck Tiffany Haddish. And fuck that damn turtle-looking Asian bitch too.
Whoa, you alright?
Hold on. No matter how you feel about Captain Marvel, you niggas could agree to effecate women back.
Epic just hates everything, dog. Like,
all right, let's move on. I'm sorry I brought that shit up. Let's move on to something different.